I'm Miss Complexities. I'm the host of Complexities Podcast, and this is the YouTube, I don't know what we're calling it, the YouTube preview, where I'm going to talk about what I'm going to talk about on the podcast. Lucky number 13, this week, Friday the 13th episode will be going up, and I'm excited. This is going to be a fun episode, but before I get into that, I'm going to talk about what I'm wearing. Because I don't want any confusion. So in America, there's a brand called American Eagle. And this is not an American Eagle sweatshirt. This is an Adventure Everything. I am wearing shorts, I promise. An Adventure Everything shirt. And that is Shaun Vlog, Adventure Everything. He's a YouTuber from Edinburgh. And I am so in love with his videos. Not in a creepy way, but I can vicariously live in Scotland through him. So maybe that is creepy. I don't know. Anyway, I bought the sweatshirt in like May or something, and it's the only sweatshirt that isn't packed up for winter. And my fucking Texas ass is getting cold. It's getting colder in the evenings when the sun goes down here in New England. And this was just necessary for today. So I'm not wearing an American Eagle sweatshirt. Nothing wrong with American Eagle. It's just not my jam. And every time I put it on, Patty Face, my husband, is like, nice American Eagle sweatshirt. And I support Shaun Vlog enough to not care that everybody who looks at it will think that it is an American Eagle sweatshirt. So that disclaimer out of the way. What you may be watching this for, if anybody's watching this, so confident. Yes, Friday the 13th episode is going to be about a topic that a friend of mine asked, and then another friend of mine we started talking about something somewhat similar, but it all kind of came back to like self-worth and self-love and just being comfortable enough in your own skin to, like, in my words, not give a fuck what anybody says or thinks about you. And as somebody who spent, like, I don't know, like 26, 28 years exclusively worrying what other people thought and dressing to impress everyone else and acting to impress everyone else and everything to impress everyone else, and not even knowing that it was important to address my own needs. I think that would make a really good episode for the podcast, so we're going to do that. And that also is going to couple with talking about how the fuck do you tell people you have complex PTSD? What's been my experience telling people that I have CPTSD? Inside story. Sometimes I just tell people I have regular old PTSD. Because I know they're not going to have a clue what the complex part is, or because it's like such a simple interaction, I don't even want to get into it. Yeah, so we're going to talk about how I address that, and it's going to be a self-worth, self-love, and how I realized that I actually love myself, you know, because for, like I said, 26, 28 years, I did not. I didn't like myself. I didn't know that I should even like myself for a long time. And then whenever I did go through enough therapy where I was like, fuck, I hate myself, I was like, how do you even tackle that? Like, that seems so daunting. So we're gonna tear down the dauntingness and hopefully give some good advice. Also, you know, if you're in the mood, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel for these updates. Hit the bell. That means that you'll know that we're uploading. There's a Patreon for Complexities Podcast, and on that channel I share a video blog of what happens when I'm in triggers and how I get through those triggers. I also blog about complex PTSD stuff. So I'm going to put links in the description, so go find them. Also, new episode every Friday, Complexities Podcast, and we're on, like, all the major platforms. Also, I think somebody shared us on, like, a mysterious platform that we'd never heard of, which is awesome. So that's cool. Like, it's really getting shared around. Ooh, and this is from Patty Face, my husband and co-host. Episode 12 was our best listened to. I don't know what the fuck he called it. Well responded. I don't know. Whatever. You know him with the words. He said that episode 12 got the most watches, views, whatever. And we're trying to figure out why. Like, was it because you guys liked the OCD? You guys liked the DBT, CBT aspect? Was it because you liked me talking about shamanism? Or, did just like the two titles together sound fun? Was it a complete fucking accident? And did people finally start, not finally, but this is like the most people who's ever listened to one of our episodes. So we just want to know what about it was so awesome, and so we can make sure we do it again. So we have an email, complexities.podcast@gmail.com. But honestly, Instagram, Complexities Podcast on Instagram, like, that's where I am most of the time. Just fucking shoot me a message. And we want to hear what you think, what made episode 12 so awesome, and what you want in the future.